This is Internet Business Mastery, episode 62.
In a world where bosses control your life and thoughts of escape fill your mind, where inspiration seems dead and cynicism rules the masses, you have a desire to break free. You feel the need to take control. Now, there exists a place where the secrets of freedom and wealth are given to those who believe. InternetBusinessMastery.com. Free your mind.
Hello and welcome to Internet Business Mastery online at InternetBusinessMastery.com. I'm Sterling.
And I'm Jay.
And we're here to help you escape the 9-to-5 and live the lifestyle of your dreams by turning your life's passion into a profitable internet business, even if you're just getting started today. Now, on this episode of Internet Business Mastery, we're going to do part 4 of the online business blueprint. And it looks like there's going to be one more final part. So this will be a 5-part series. We didn't even know when we started.
Holy cow.
How many it was going to be.
5 parts.
All right. And then in the quick tip, we're going to give you an automation program that can save you hours of busy work every single week. And we'd like to remind you that if you'd like to get a jump start on creating your own profitable internet business using our proven system, claim your risk-free trial membership at the Internet Business Mastery Academy by going to freeaudiogift.com. So Jay, I know you've been double working this last week, which is completely strange for us and for you especially. So what's been going on? Why are you working so much?
I've been able to keep my hours to mostly normal, but it's definitely, I've had to be extremely efficient in the work I've been doing. And that's because I was getting my new blog launched. I know I mentioned that a long time ago here that I've been working on that. And finally everything came together with the new design, the new logo, the new content, and the brand new jasonvanorden.com is now up and going with the new the new rebrand, new theming going on. And basically what I've wanted to do, as most people listening to this know, I've built up a brand for myself in the podcasting space as a podcasting expert, and I'll still be talking a lot about that. But really I'm kind of sidestepping my brand to talk about ultimately the bigger picture, the thing that gets me really excited, the thing that I'm passionate about, something that we teach in Internet Business Mastery as well, but going in very specifically on this one area, and that is using new media to get the attention of your market and to engage with them and then to get them to pay you money for the value that you offer. So it's the new blog and podcast are called Mastering New Media, and they're now up and running at jasonvanorden.com, and it's a redesign that's long been overdue, but is finally there. So I'm quite excited to have that out there for people to check out and to be, just for the things that'll be in the coming weeks for that particular site.
Well, just so everybody knows, give everybody an idea of what you mean by new media.
Well, when I say new media, that's referring to, obviously podcasting. That's still going to be a heavy focus, but then also blogging in addition, online video as well, and then even things like Twitter and Facebook. The point here and what we teach in the academy and what I've even taught myself for a long time is that, whatever your niche is that you are hopefully becoming a trusted leader and expert in, you need to get that content, that message, that personal brand out there through as many channels as possible. And of course, podcasting has worked extremely well for us and for myself, but there's all these other content channels and those should absolutely be part of this process, syndicating yourself to establish a preeminent position across the internet. So, taking that content and doing it as a blog post, doing it as a podcast, getting a video out there as well on YouTube and all these different places, having your Twitter following, having it syndicated through Facebook where, millions and millions of people are going every day now. I just saw statistics saying that now people are spending more time with their social networks than they are with their email inbox, which is actually quite huge. So you got to be in all these channels, and it's not as big and daunting as a task as it may sound. These are actually very powerful and very effective tools, and if you have the right strategies, you can use them to benefit your business greatly. And so that's kind of what I'll be talking about through my new blog and my new podcast.
Awesome. Sounds great. I know that I've been watching what you've been doing with your own new media, your blog and that kind of stuff. Just waiting so that I can go ahead and steal that template.
That's right.
So one of the ways that you've been able to cut down the hours, even though you're working kind of on two different separate projects, is one of the things that I've been really excited about in the last week, and that's from getreplacemyself.com. And I think I've listened to the welcome audio inside that program 2 or 3 times now, and I know you've listened to it at least once, and was able to hire a couple of VAs, not only for us, but one for yourself as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, if anybody who's listened to the show for a while, I mean, I think our passion comes across every week, but every once in a while there's something that comes up that's just, life-changing, earth-shattering, and we get, very effusive about this thing. I mean, things like the 4-Hour Work Week, book last year, different books we read, different programs we come across, and this certainly has been one of the most impactful things in my business this year, and even in, the last several years of being an entrepreneur. We've talked about virtual assistants and outsourcing a lot, but admittedly, there's a lot of pieces that we're still missing, and we're fortunate to have a friend who has definitely cracked the code when it comes to this whole idea of replacing yourself and working less while still making more money. And a key aspect to that is hiring the right people for your team, hiring virtual assistants, hiring these people, and even full time to work for you. And the way that is made to be affordable is by hiring them overseas, and particularly in his program, the Philippines. And so, when I listened to that audio, it was just earth-shattering stuff. It was amazing. And I was seeing a lot of little holes that I still had in my outsourcing plan, my outsourcing system. And it's just amazing now to see this taking place and gelling. And so I think, over the last couple of weeks using his system, now hired 3 people full-time, 2 for Internet Business Mastery, 1 for myself. And it's just going extremely, extremely well. And I'm just kicking myself. I mean, I IM'd him, instant messaged him, John Jonas, the creator, and said, you're making me feel like a fool here because you make it so easy. I'm just like, why wasn't I doing this in this way 2 or 3 years ago? But, that's why you learn from people who have gone forward and figured it out. And so you don't have to reinvent the wheel. So high recommendation for the getreplacemyself.com system if you're looking to put that kind of a system into action for yourself, which I think everybody listening to this should. I think you'll be amazed at how affordable it is when you get into the nitty-gritty of it.
Well, one of the things for me is now everything I do with, let's say, the Google Calendar and my system of how I work, now I go through everything and think to myself, do I even need to do this? Now we have, 2 more guys, so that's basically 16 hours a day more we can leverage with somebody else doing stuff. And, I look at things and go, oh, there's 2 hours I don't need to do today. I can just give that to one of our guys. And believe me, that completely changes everything.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we do 8-hour days anyway, but we keep going, okay, what about today? What about tomorrow? What's tomorrow? What is on my list that I should be giving to one of our guys? And it's funny because we have a lot of people working for us at various times. It's around 15 people, but everybody's freelance. And there's a complete difference in freelance than the full-time, like understanding that every single day now we have 2 people that are complete full-time. That's 16 hours that they're going to be working. And, so now it's like, okay, how do we fill that time? He, of course, talks about that in the program, but then it completely changes how you think of when the next week's planning. Like I look at next week and I go, okay, have him do this and create a procedure list. So I don't even have to create it. It's absolutely fascinating. In my mind now, I keep thinking, wow, with all this extra time, I could be focusing on strategy and traffic generation. That's it. Right? Like the things that are very important. And for you, like with the website stuff and having somebody take care of